You've buried your pain beneath layers of business, distraction, and survival for so long that it started to feel normal to carry it. It never disappeared. It simply sank deeper, settling quietly inside you, pulsing beneath your thoughts, your routines, and your forced strength. Whenever life slowed down, whenever the noise faded for even a moment, you could feel it rise again, pressing against your chest like something unfinished, something asking to be acknowledged. You were afraid to let it surface, afraid that if you finally allowed yourself to feel everything, it would be too much, that it would overwhelm you, expose you, or undo the version of yourself you worked so hard to hold together. So you told yourself it wasn't the right time. You convinced yourself that being strong meant pushing it down, staying productive, staying useful, staying quiet. You wrapped your emotions in responsibility and duty, hiding them inside the rhythm of everyday life, pretending that survival was the same as healing. All this time, I was there. I saw how that weight slowly made its home in you. I saw how it pulled at your heart, how it anchored itself to your spirit in ways you didn't know how to release. I saw how you kept showing up for others while quietly neglecting the parts of yourself that were aching for care. Tonight, though, I am not just watching. I am reaching for that pain with a gentleness you may not be used to. I am placing my hand on the place no one else noticed, not to force anything open, not to rush you, but to help what has been clenched for so long finally loosen without hurting you. I know how heavy the things are that you've been carrying, even the ones no one ever asked you to hold. I know how long you've lived as if they didn't hurt anymore, even when they still did. I know how exhaustion became your normal, how sadness learned to hide behind competence, how grief learned to sit quietly so it wouldn't inconvenience anyone. Now, I am lifting those burdens slowly, carefully, honoring how deeply they have been woven into your life. I am not tearing them out in a way that breaks you. I am restoring you in a way that rebuilds you. I am lifting sorrow that was never meant to define you. I am easing the heaviness that settled into you over time, the kind that crept into your bones and made joy feel distant and effort feel endless. I am unraveling the worry that disguised itself as logic, the fear that called itself realism, the grief that hid beneath years of saying, "I'm fine," when you weren't. I am touching the exhaustion that came from pretending you didn't need rest, comfort, or understanding. You don't need to brace yourself. I will not hurt you. I am not searching for your weak spots. I am caring for your tenderness. You've been strong for so long that softness began to feel unsafe. You learned to guard yourself, to stay alert, to keep your heart protected. But here, softness is not a risk. It is not a failure. It is the doorway to healing. Your vulnerability does not scare me. I treasure it. I welcome it. I meet it with patience, compassion, and kindness that does not run out. I know what caused this pain. I know the names, the moments, the memories that left marks on you. I know the chapters you replay in your mind, the endings you still mourn, and the questions that never received answers. I see the numbness that followed disappointment, and the walls you built, so you wouldn't have to feel that deeply again. Tonight, you do not need to guard yourself.